Meet Nicholas Beretta. He works at Google's office in Toronto. So you might not be surprised to learn his smartphone of choice, the Nexus 6. Yes, if there's one thing Googlers are good at, it's eating their own dog food, or should I say tapping their own touchscreens. At the end of February, Google announced its Android for Work program. It's a way for your IT department to have an easier time managing and securing your Android smartphone. And there's already someone that's been using it at the office. Can you guess who?
Ever since getting this phone and enrolling it in Android for Work, I found that it's actually become my primary device.
Yeah, it's Nicholas. And he says that thanks to Android for Work, he's using his smartphone even more than he normally would.
I like the fact that I can get my mail notifications here. I get a work notification that pops up saying I have an email. I'll quickly open it up and fire off a response. And if I have to move an invite or move a calendar invite, I can jump right into my work calendar from the calendar widget. And because this is my work calendar specifically, I only see that, and I can move this appointment 2 hours later if I want to, or I can move something around. So I basically have full autonomy over my day using this device, and I find that I don't need to pull out my laptop for most things.
Work Profiles aims to cut the tension between the IT department and smartphone users. It lets users have full control over their device by dividing it into 2 different profiles, one for personal and one for work. Nicholas has his smartphone set up so there's one screen for his personal life and one for his office life. You'll notice the same sort of apps are here: a web browser, email, calendar, and the Play Store. But a small badge marks it as the work version of the app. You'll see it in many places across the user interface. So what's the difference? Your IT department can place restrictions on those apps. The email app might not be able to send or receive messages from addresses known to be bad. Or you might not be able to attach that document containing sensitive customer information. When it comes to Google Play, only the apps approved by your IT department can be downloaded here. Those apps can also have restrictions put on them, and that's probably why they're approved to interact with your work profile in the first place. Don't worry, you can still download Angry Birds. You just use the Google Play on the personal side of your device. Google is hoping Android for Work will make its mobile OS just as popular with enterprises as it is with consumers.
People want to use their own devices, and you look at the numbers around Android, that's the most popular consumer operating system in the world, especially you look at like emerging markets or different countries around the world because of the accessibility. But because of Android for Work now, those devices can now be brought in, you can load them up with a work profile, and then you can just use those devices side by side with your personal life every day like I do here.
So if you want to use your Android device at work, ask your IT guy about turning on Android for Work. For ITbusiness.ca, I'm Brian Jackson. Thanks for watching All Hands on Tech.